and welcome to or welcome back to Erin Twibbles Around Aimlessly. I'm Erin and my husband and I are on a debt-free journey using a Budget Mom and Dave Ramsey inspired zero-based budget approach. Today is my favorite, Transfer Tuesday, a weekly practice, and this was popularized by Mary at Pennies Not Perfection, where each week on a Tuesday or really any day of your choice, you commit to, and I commit to, making some form of money movement, large or small, to pay off debt, savings, going into investment, anything else, basically whatever our focus is either for that week or for that month. And this is done just to help to maintain motivation and then also to maintain accountability as well. I am the type that if I see extra money sitting in my account, I will be tempted to maybe spend it. And so if I wait till the end of the month, then my transfers are not optimized and what they could be. So this allows me to do that. So I hope everybody is doing well wherever you are and whatever day it is of the week and whatever time of the week it is. Let's go ahead and let's jump in and see what money movements I made this past week. Okay, so this is week 2 of March for us. And that is just a way that we calculate based off of our paychecks. I know for some people they go from the first of the month to the last day of the month, but because we are paid weekly and fortnightly, it's easier for me to kind of base it off of the first really full week of the month. So week 2 for us, we were focusing on 3 goals this week. So last week we had 4 because we wanted to get one of our sinking funds topped up. And this week we have 3. As always, our prioritization that we have right now is our credit card. We are aiming to pay this off, fingers crossed, by the end of April. And so we made an extra payment of $788 to the credit card. The roundup challenge, this is where I round up all of my digital purchases, either to the nearest dollar, the nearest $5, or the nearest $10, depending on the account that it's coming up with. Exact same thing that I do with my cash. I just do it digitally. $31.36 coming from that. And that again goes into our spare funds account. That's just kind of a holding home for them until we decide what we're going to do. We usually make that decision at the end of the month. And then last, the Budget Mom March Challenge that I'm doing. And this is taking a percentage of the money that we have left over after paying all of our expenses and bills and sinking funds. And that came to $80. That also is going into the spare fund account. So combined across all 3, our total transferred this week was $899.36. And believe you me, I really wish that it was just an even number that was rounded up to 900, but I can't do that really because I like seeing no change in my checking account, and so that's what allows for that to happen. So last week we had $214.64, and this week just under $900. So trucking along, and this is normal for us. This is the pattern that has basically happened because I get paid fortnightly, and the weeks that I get paid, we tend to have a bit extra. The weeks that it's only my husband being paid, then not as much in that those discretionary amounts. This leads us to my credit card payoff tracker. Like many people on YouTube, and even not on YouTube, heaps of people do this. You see photos of them all over the place. I have a coloring in tracker for each week that we make additional payments. We are slowly inching our way towards the finish line. And so it's a visual. I'm a visual person. I like being able to look and see. I love numbers as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm always going to love numbers, but I also like something that, I can quick quickly get an overview or a snapshot. So if I'm kind of like, then I can look at this and then I smile because I'm like, look at how much progress we have made since the beginning of the year. So starting balance, $12,792. And again, that is amortized. So I had included interest in. So it should come about right at that amount, maybe a little bit less, might be a little bit over. We will see. But we are down here adding $788, which is going to give us 6 boxes. So this one was just a tish colored in. So we'll count that kind of as a whole-ish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it might be a smidge under, so I might go just a little bit over on that one there. And really, it's really interesting the different things that you will find motivating in a journey such as this. And it again is really all about the motivation. It is all about the consistency as well. And those small, those small wins and celebrating those steps that are made along the way. And this is why so many people do these because, well, one, it's fun. Coloring, we know, therapeutic and relaxing. And it just having that, seeing that, and you're like, we did that, right? That is the progress that we have made. So we are just under the 75%. We should hit that, if not next week, then the last week of March. And then we are in the final stretch. We are getting so close. And what I like about this is it's not like Candyland where there's not, a chute all the way at the top where you land on it and you have to start back all over again. But as I said, I am also a numbers girl. And so in addition to doing the visual chart, I also do have a numbers tracker. So let's take a look now and see how we are tracking overall for the month and for year to date. I have been tracking this since January, February, March, and I should have just enough room for April down at the bottom, which is again, fingers crossed, why I hope we get it paid off in April because otherwise I have to add an additional page. So we will go here. Our March starting balance, $4,528. Made an extra payment this week on the 16th for $788, giving us a total month to date of $854. And this is just slightly below where I would like to be. I'd like to be over 1,000 at this point, but that's okay. I think we'll still be able to hit that target of 2,100. We have paid off 18.9% this month alone. Our total year to date, we have paid $9,118. So close to getting over that $10,000 mark, which is both exciting and depressing at the same time because I could buy a couple of really nice handbags for 10 grand. I could buy a couple of really nice ones for 9 grand even. But seeing that, and again, that's where I say it's just like, it's those little things. So because we don't have a lot of debt, we don't have multiple credit cards. We only have this one and our loan. So it's finding those small wins within each of our debts. So seeing this, getting close to moving into double digits, I know that we're nearing the finish. We're getting towards the end. We have paid off 71.3% year to date. And so we're about, 10 weeks now into the year. So I'm really, really chuffed with that. The amount that we owe at this point is right around $3,674. So again, watching that number, come down from the very beginning, watching how much it's come down from the previous month, quite chuffed. Cannot complain with how we have been going. So that's where we are at for this week and the transfers that we made. So some money going to savings, some money going to our debt. And that is how we have prioritized what we are targeting these first few months out of the year. So again, I say, take this as your reminder to make a small transfer if you can. Doesn't have to be today. Make it someday this week. Some people will do those transfers like immediately when they get extra money and such, or when they have a bit saved. Other people, will wait, but try to do, again, just something small, something moving you forward, and invest, pay off debt. People have been putting money to charities and donations. There's one individual last week who had donated to St. Jude, a brilliant charity to donate to as well. Whatever it is that you are working towards, just make a little money movement, even if it is, only $1. And if you've done that, or if that is what you are planning to do, or if you paid something off, let us know in the comments below. We would love to celebrate your movement and your achievements with you. So again, I hope you guys are all staying safe wherever you are. And as always, remember, choose kindness, show gratitude, and always keep a positive mindset. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.